Printmakers, this is your weekly update. I'm going to go over what was due last week and what is due this week. So last week you had a summative assignment that was due. It was this assignment right here where we did the different shapes. You needed to have at least 12 showing hatching, cross-hatching, stippling, and then some of all of them together. So this is what you needed to hand in. Also, you made a Google folder, and I'm going to kind of talk to you about why we're going to be doing that and what you need to do to hand stuff in. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my Google Drive. So this is the printmaking folder. This is actually mine, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So these are the people that have already done their folder. If you do not see your name on here, that means you haven't done it, and you need to make sure you do that ASAP. Okay, because you're going to be handing in stuff on here so other people can critique your work. So you need to make sure you have a folder. I'm going to go ahead and go to mine to kind of give you an idea of how you should organize your folder. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to make folders within a folder, okay? So then when people come to critique, they know exactly which folder they need to click on, and then it's not just like a random array of weird stuff. So this is the pen and ink drawing that you should have already handed in. And so here's mine. Here's an example of the one that you should have in your folder. And then the next assignment, which is another summative, is the YouTube tutorial piece. So that is you following a YouTube tutorial on how to do pen and ink. This should not just be a shape like this, like a random one, just one. It should be more of a finished piece of artwork. Really be thinking about the background, because your next, the summative piece, you will be using the full format like we've been doing with all of our assignments, making sure that we don't just have floating objects in the middle of our pieces. Okay, so you're making and creating finished pieces. I do recommend that you start out with say like a tree or a tutorial like that, just so you can kind of use all of the techniques like hatching, cross-hatching, and stippling all in one. But you don't necessarily need to copy somebody else. Like, you can actually do your own pieces, which is what I would recommend anyways. But if you don't feel confident, do follow a tutorial, and then you're going to be handing that in on this one right here. That piece is actually due next week, and so you do have one full week to get that one done. That one it should be more, and it should look better than this worksheet. It should be showing that you know what you're doing with a pen and ink drawing. And then other things that you're going to be doing is you are going to be having a conference with me, okay? This conference is actually meant to make sure that you're staying on track. If you have questions, you're going to be talking to me about those types of things. So please make sure that you have your work in front of you, so when you do have your time with me, that you can show me what you're doing. Also, during this conference, you are going to be asked what you want. As far as a kit, I'm going to be sending out an intaglio kit or a relief kit for your final plate, and I need to know which one you're going to need. So if you are still into making an intaglio plate, you will be sent a couple of small pieces of plexiglass. You will need to get a X-Acto blade so you can actually carve with me. I will have a demonstration. If you choose intaglio, you have to come to that demonstration. So just be warned that you need to make sure that you are at the demo if you choose intaglio. If you choose the relief, which is what we've been doing all last semester, you will need to appropriate or figure out how to get a gouge. Okay, so you can buy one online. They're just speedball gouge tools. They're like $7. They're not that expensive. You can go to any craft store like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I think a lot of them have them as well, but online is safer. So I would probably be looking at that. So you do need to pick one of those. I will be asking you to tell me exactly which one you want, because I will be sending those kits out today, this week. Actually, I'm going to start getting them together today. So I need to know that when you have your conference. Now, the due date for that conference says Thursday. In reality, you can do it today during my nighttime session, or tomorrow during my afternoon session, or Wednesday during my morning afternoon session. I'm going to quickly show you that. Again, if you want to sign up for a time with me, please make sure you're going to this Google schedule. It will actually have, these people have already signed up for tonight. This is my times right here for Monday night, and then Tuesday, obviously 1 to 2 p.m. And then Wednesday is 11 a.m. until 12. And then Thursday is for demonstrations, and that is going to be going over double exposure with Photoshop this week. So you probably, unless you're really interested in Photoshop, you're welcome to come, but it will not pertain to printmaking. So you will want to sign up. I do go over this, and then I will send you an invite through Zoom to meet me online during that time. So also, to do an update, you can also do a video update for me stating, well, Miss Hooper, I want to do Intelio. Here's the progress on my stuff. Just kind of go over that, so then you're still checking in with me and I'm still seeing what you're doing, and I can give you feedback through an email. So those are your two options. Please make sure that you're staying on top of stuff. I don't want you to get too far behind. So if you guys have any questions, please make sure you're reaching out to me. I have those Zoom times and I'm just waiting for you to get on there. So please make sure that you are contacting me. I'm super happy to help you. Okay. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Stay safe. Talk to you later.